A recipe that seems intimidating, but it's so easy for anyone tackling this dish in the sponsored segment. We have Executive Chef Louis Carletti Silva and Executive Sous Chef Leonardo joining us from the U Club. And we also have the Assistant Director, Girolamo Messeri, Director of Food and Beverage. Thank you all for being in the kitchen with us.
Thank you.
It's a party here.
Yes, yes.
Tell us about the U Club. What is it all about? Yeah,
the U Club, it's a premium private club that's going to be open year-round. It's located in the Ken Garff Red Zone at the Rice Cycle Stadiums at the U. On our top level, we're going to have a private restaurant, which is going to feature a lot of our modern upscale dining features in there. So, as well as a great mixology program and an amazing wine menu.
Well, that's so exciting. All right, Chef, what are we making today?
So today, heading into the fall season, we decided we'd go a little bit fall. We've been focused on our summer season right now and doing the menus from there. But as we're approaching fall, we wanted to do something more elevated in that sense. So we're doing a fall squash gnocchi. So gnocchi is traditional. People say it's a pasta, but it's actually just a potato dumpling. It originates in northern Italy and Piemonte region. Today, we just took a little bit of squash puree, boiled. We're going to boil that in some salted water, saute that in some butter and olive oil, and we're going to finish that and garnish it right here live.
So the gnocchi is actually the potato, right? And
Correct.
then the sauce is the squash.
Correct. Yeah. So you can make the gnocchi itself with other things like sweet potato and squash. They become a little bit more waxy and hard to work with. So today we just did a straightforward potato gnocchi for the end user to make it a little bit easier. So this is a good way to compromise. You need to use a dry potato, a non-waxy potato. So.
Okay, and so what kind of potatoes do you use?
We use the russet potato here.
Russet,
Idaho, yes.
russet, okay.
Yep.
What is it about the squash that makes it so like comfort food?
I just think that it offers that delicate and rich texture as well. It's heavy, but it's light at the same time. It's really hard to find something else that offers that.
Okay, you have our executive sous chef.
Yes.
What is he preparing right now?
So Chef Leo is preparing the gnocchi right now. So gnocchi is pretty easy. Once you boil them in salted water, about 1 to 2 minutes usually, they come floating to the top. That really lets you know that they're ready to go. So once they're ready to go, he's going to take those out, drain them ever so slightly. In the saute pan here, he has extra virgin olive oil and butter. And the reason there's a 2 in there is because of the smoking point. We want that for 2 reasons, to prevent the burning and to also offer flavor of both olive oil and butter.
All right, it looks like it's just about ready, and you can tell when it's homemade, right?
Yes, absolutely. And there are different ways to do gnocchi. Again, we made it pretty easy for the end user. If you come into our restaurant for dinner, lunch, you might find some things that are a little bit more elevated. We might roll it on a board. We might roll it on a fork. We might turn it into, small balls.
How long has the U Club been around?
So the U Club actually has just opened. We're about to open our restaurants in October. Our event spaces are ready to go. We've done our first game day, and soon we're going to get our second one in.
How did that go?
It was awesome, really
intense,
amazing.
yeah.
We do almost 3,000 people, and it's very elevated, so everybody was very excited.
How do you do elevated food for that many people?
It's difficult. I mean, really it's just about execution, preparation. We all collaborate on the menus. We do it months in advance just to make sure we get the food in. We all have an idea. We can test it and make sure that's ready to go. It's difficult to do elevation on that level, but I think we did it. Yeah.
That's such a great concept. I mean, why did you guys decide to do that? That's not what you think of when you go to a football stadium, right?
Well, exactly. Yeah. We wanted to really provide something different, unique, something new in the area. So we wanted to show that you can do game day, but you can also wow your guests for that day. So that's what we really wanted to do. And the same for our members. When you become a member for the U Club, you get access to all these different spaces, and if anybody wanted to follow us on the Utah U Club on Instagram or website and get more info on that, they can do that as well. You'll get that experience in the club year-round.
Oh my gosh. Okay, now your executive sous chef putting on the sauce.
Yeah, so Leo right now is adding the squash puree to the dish. What he'll do is he'll thin that out with a little bit of vegetable stock. You can use water. Some of the pasta water is great for that because it has some of the starches left over from boiling the potatoes as well as some flour residuals.
So good.
So we opted to do a vegetarian option right here. There is a little bit of cream in the puree, but you can also omit that to make it completely vegetarian.
Okay, what kind of seasoning is in there to make that puree?
In the puree, we have green apples. We have
green apples?
Yeah, roasted squash. We have shallot. We have garlic. And pretty simple, just a little bit of maple syrup, salt. That's it.
I mean, you guys seem like you are a well-oiled machine. You're not even fully open, and yet you guys are just, you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, it's about having the support of our team as well as we have Steven here, who's our banquet chef. It's just about having the right team on your side and just being ahead of the game on this.
Yeah, exactly. We really were lucky to have the right people in the right spots.
Okay, I need to try some of that. You let that sizzle just a little bit. You're looking for some founding members. Is that right, Giro?
Correct, yeah. So right now, Jole and the membership team, they are enrolling the founding members who will get to lead the board for the future of U Club. So definitely, if you're interested, there's a great opportunity to become a member.
Excellent. And you also are promoting and doing a deal for everyone watching right now.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes. So if you're watching and you mention it to our membership team, you get half off initiation fees, which is awesome.
Well, we're so excited for you. Best of luck and happy game day. Wherever it is, you'll have happy tummies.
Yes,
right?
thank you so much. And
Thank
again,
you.
Utah U Club, follow us on Instagram or our website.
And we're plating it just
So we're going
now.
to plate up here. So essentially, you know, you might find a more refined version in our restaurant, but he's going to plate it up, plate it. We have fall spiced walnuts, which is just cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, and a little bit of maple syrup that's baked in the oven. And he's going to garnish with some parm, some sage, and some parsley.
Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful, beautiful dish. And that's on the menu, right?
This is not on the menu,
Wait.
so we'll have a version of this on the menu for sure. It's not
Excellent,
gonna be
because everyone's going to want that now after you make it on GTU. All right, thank you so much, fellas.
Thank you.
Thank
All right.
you.
For more information on this sponsored segment, head over to abc4.com/GTU. Up next, helping Utah children get the meals they need.
I love it, Saray. Our kitchen is so busy over there today. Then still to come on GTU. Take the families to the avenues for food, music, and local vendors. We'll tell you all about the free street fair that is coming up. And if the avenues are too far north, well, it's a great time to visit Thanksgiving Point for the Timpanogos Storytelling Festival. What to expect? That's coming up in GTU's next hour.
Tile for the Good Things Utah kitchen, provided by Floor and Decor.